So now we are now connecting with Bryan from Singapore.
It's really, really exciting to be here. Sorry we couldn't be with you there today, but we are here with you in spirit. My name is Bryan. I'm the Director for Development for Southeast Asia and Korea from IHG.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Ambrose, Senior Director of Design, Luxury and Lifestyle, and very pleased to be here.
So today we thought we'd share with you something very dear to our hearts, and that is the world of lifestyle hotels. How we intend to do that is really to walk you through the why, the what, as well as the how of lifestyle hotels. So come on this journey with us. First, we'd like to talk a little bit about the why. So why lifestyle hotels? Well, using us as a company, IHG entered the lifestyle space about 15 years ago with Hotel Indigo. And the reason we did that was we really saw an opportunity. We saw lots of independent boutique hotels coming up all over Europe and the US, quirky, fun hotels. And we wanted to be a part of that movement. We made an investment, and today that has paid off. We're one of the largest lifestyle operators in the world. And today it is no longer a Western phenomenon. It's actually gone global. And so that is where we are today, and we're extremely happy. And we think that post-COVID, this will be an even more important element of travel. So who are lifestyle hotel guests, and what are they looking for in a lifestyle hotel? Well, the most important thing is they're not just millennials, right? I think there's a lot of talk about millennials, and they are one segment of the guests. But there's also groups in their 30s to 50s, and these are your professionals, your urbanites. They're your tech entrepreneurs, they're your bankers, they're your lawyers, your consultants. They travel all the time, and they're looking for something different, something social, something talk of the town, something where they can be themselves and be around the cool crowd. So what are these people looking for, right? How we thought we'd run it through you today is go through 3 of our brands with lifestyle elements and walk you through how we connect with these guests. The first example we'd like to use is Kimton Hotels and Restaurants. This is our lifestyle luxury brand, and what our Kimton guests are looking for are ridiculously personal experiences, luxury without the attitude, unscripted, pure human connection. And how do we deliver this to them? Well, it's very interesting. We actually start off with no real design. We start from a blank sheet of paper, and we work together with the owners, we work together with the designers and Ambrose's team as well, and we co-create a vision based on a vision that we come up with together for the target guests. We then layer on a personality, which is our muse. We give this aspirational guest a name, we give it a job, a gender, we give it hobbies, things they like to do, whiskeys they like, which beer types they like, what brands do they like? Do they have an Apple phone or a Samsung phone? And then we design the soft programming of the hotel around this target guest. We're also pet friendly. So on the left, you can see that's the opening party of Kimton Taipei, the first Kimton hotel in Asia. And what we did in the party was we invited Taiwanese celebrities. We invited alpacas, parrots, eagles, hawks, owls, and they were all a part of this giant party. And that's how we delivered Kimton experiences. The next brand example is Hotel Indigo. This is our neighborhood hotel. And what our guests here are looking for is really a curated neighborhood local experience. And how we deliver this to them is we create a storyboard, a neighborhood story for the hotel. This then influences the design as well as the service elements of the hotel. And guests then use the hotel as a base to go explore the locale, be it the food, the sounds, the people. So it's all about the little stories. And finally, our vocal brand. This was created for independent hotels as a conversion-friendly brand. So what the vocal guests are looking for is something different in each different independent hotel, which has its own personality. But at the same time, it's also reliably the same. And that is where we layer on the unique vocal personality on top of these designs. So this is represented by our 3 mascots, which is the finch, which is the welcome experience, the owl, which is the sleep experience, as well as the flamingo, which is the social butterfly experience. And that is the vocal brand personality, which we bring out through this element. So next, I'd like to hand over to Ambrose, who will go through the how we bring lifestyle hotels to life.
So thank you, Bryan. So I'll start by saying that we're feeling very, very honored to be invited to share on the topic of lifestyle brands and hotels, and something which we are personally very passionate about. Knowing that we are creating a product and an environment for guests who value and appreciate a moment to be inspired, to be intrigued, and to be delighted, I think is an exciting space for us to be in. For the vocal brand, as Bryan has mentioned, it was conceived as a conversion strategy for IHG. So as a design strategy, I would describe it as a scripted approach. By providing a design playbook, it defines design hallmarks and programming with the intent to create a vivid brand identity for these hotels. But I think more importantly, it is scalable. Sharing with you here a project that we're working on in Bangkok. Visibly, it has the distinct and identifiable colorways of the brand that gives it a vivid impression. As we space plan and we layer in the branded signatures, the Finch welcomes the guest into a cozy lobby where the key signature touch point, a barista coffee welcome, is offered to the guests. So the flamboyant flamingo introduces the vocal light into the space, where in the evenings, the bar transforms and enlivens to offer cocktails, tapas, for the guests to enjoy. The brand nuances and soft design elements are layered into the guest journey. The lift lobbies, the corridor ways that brings you into the owl, which is the bedroom where me time takes center stage. Bedroom interior offers guests a relaxed environment to retreat into with plush beddings. We do take the opportunity to invest and advocate sustainable design at Voco, which is a consistent philosophy for all our brands at IHG. Looking at recycled materials, large bottle formats, refillable water, rated shower features in bathrooms. The Hotel Indigo brand, I'll say the strategy is different. The approach is, I would explain it as really the art of storytelling through design. So I'm pleased to take this opportunity to share a project with you that is very close to home, at your home and home of ours at IHG, in one of the neighborhoods right in the heart of Saigon, at a site that is very near the Port District. We start with the creation of a narrative that is obviously inspired by the neighborhood of the property, to discover stories that can inspire and give character, add color to design. So in this case, it can be an iconic architecture like the historic Basson shipyard, or the French period post office building, or simply just capturing moments of daily life like roadside vendors, push carts, or stacked bicycles. So together with the designers, we explore ways to shape the interior spaces and develop design forms with the intent to be able to evoke or recreate a memory of a particular moment or space in the neighborhood. Objects that are found, reinterpreted, repurposed, together with a strong curation of artwork and styling. The Hotel Indigo lobby space is designed to be part and heart of the neighborhood where locals and guests congregate. There's a strong cultural programming in that space where local artists and musicians, for example, they are invited to perform, organize live studios, workshops where guests participate to learn new crafts and experience local cultures, customs. So in this property, a unique feature is that the lobby space is designed actually as a conduit between two streets. It welcomes the guests on one side from the main street, and it has a secondary connection at the other end of the lobby that leads guests to a lively pedestrianized alleyway, which is highly activated by F&B outlets in the evening. I had personally visited one of the famous four-piece pizza outlets along that alley and during one of my business trips. And it's such a delightful discovery to know that it is now our neighbor opposite our hotel entrance. The neighborhood cafe is the restaurant of the Hotel Indigo Hotel, designed with a strong local personality. In the morning, it invites guests into a personal home pantry to pick up local flavors and to enjoy a true taste of the neighborhood. And in this particular neighborhood cafe, it does have a hole in the wall that opens up to the rear that sells fresh bakery products to the passing explorers along the alleyway. Meeting spaces, they're inspired by the materiality of the streetscapes, uses a collage of industrial elements to create a sort of an old world industrial charm atmosphere. Kimton. I would like to say that Kimton is akin to creating a social destination with uniquely distinct R&D outlets and programming. The Kimton is design-led. Each hotel is anchored in its own design perspectives with a level of sophistication, but yet remaining approachable and often with a sense of wit and playfulness into the art and styling. Design is thought through the details down to the uniform design of the staff that reflects the individuality and charisma of each property. Each Kimton is a brand of one, individually branded and named. I'd like to share the strong belief of our founder, Bill Kimton, and he believes that heartfelt human connections make people's lives better, and he wants to create an environment that he can host and encourage social interaction and for people to enjoy a conversation over a light-hearted drink. Living room spaces being the main social meeting node of the hotel is the venue that hosts the evening social hour. And this is the opportunity where the GM and the team connects with the guests and enjoy a catch-up at the end of the day. So I'd like to take also this opportunity to share with you our recently opened Kimton Mala in Bangkok as an example of each hotel having its own personality and design inspiration. So in this case, the living room is essentially an art gallery within a garden in the heart of the bustling city. There's a strong commission of art and sculpture pieces that's curated as pause moments along the guest journey throughout the hotel. As shared with you, a strong, distinct DNA of Kimton is the locally loved restaurants and bars that are independent destinations in themselves. And within the Kimton Mala in Bangkok, each outlet is carefully crafted, individually branded, offering unique dining experiences and concepts. They are standalone where external guests will want to come and enjoy a nice experience together. So as you can see in these images, each stands out from one another, distinctly different. Inventive meeting space is another key DNA of the Kimton brand. It celebrates the social aspect of any purpose of coming together, for example, conferences, networking events. And we look for that design inspiration to create memorable spaces and hence create memories for our guests.
Bryan, can you hear us? So first, you guys were so good that people actually thought there was a record video. But at least good that you can hear us. We are a bit running out of time. So we'll ask you to maybe just close it up with a final slide on that. Tell me in 30 seconds, where do you see the Kimton in Vietnam?
Great. So in Vietnam is really a place where we love to launch Kimton. It's obviously a luxury product, so it needs to be in the right kind of locations where people are interested and have that social element about them. Saigon is for sure a location, Da Nang, and a few other places. So I think the unique thing about Kimton is we very much look at the location, we look at the market, and then we design and we concept from that. So we're very open-minded, and we're actually very open to listening to what people have in mind.
Are you really discussing with some of the developer about the Kimton? Anything you can share with us that nobody knows?
By definition, then no one would know. But we're very open, and we are very keen to have conversations with potential owners on Kimton.
Thank you very much, both of you. We have a lot of architects today. We'll love to ask you 100 questions, but unfortunately we are running out of time. So, Nhung, you close, I close. So thank you very much for the connection. It's good to people to realize that you actually guys are live and interact with us. That's good. Thank you very much, and we'll now move to the next speaker. Thank you.